Hey guys, it's Ted with the video tip of the day, and today we're going to talk about what are the specific jobs that the owner does that the other people in the business don't do. And the question is, are you actually doing those jobs and are you spending time on them, or are you just putting them off? Because if you're putting them off, you're going to have a tough time to ever grow your business into a business that's bigger than a couple of trucks. So the number one job that owners do is they come up with marketing strategies and plans and things like that. You can't defer this off. A big mistake everyone's making is you're trying to figure out if you could hire someone to do it and somehow outsource that. It's one of the only things you cannot outsource. You cannot give that responsibility away to somebody. This is why places like Angie's List and Home Advisor and all the different services and stuff that are out there, they can suck your money down because what they're doing is they're preying on the idea that you just want to take the thing you don't know how to do and give it to someone else. If you want to grow a business to 7 figures plus and beyond, it's the one thing, the one skill that you are going to have to develop yourself. Every other skill that you think you want to learn to do, things like really great technical skills and that, you can always hire someone to do that. You can always hire more technicians, you can always hire more office people, you can hire accountants, you can hire all that stuff. What you can't hire is the strategic thinking that it takes to build out an entire business. So a couple of steps to it. Number one is know what your business is all about. Why are you different, and why should, if I were your customer, why should I hire you instead of everyone else in your marketplace? Most businesses have no answer to that question, but once you do, it's a big thing we work with my clients. It's like one of the very first things we start working with. Once you have an answer to that question, a lot of things start to fall into place. So number one, unique selling proposition. What is it that you're doing different that I can't get anywhere else that solves a problem that every customer wants solved? Next question is, can you afford to expand? Are you charging enough? Do you have your pricing models in place? These are basic business skills, and it doesn't matter the size of your market, it doesn't matter what the size of your company, it doesn't matter what you're doing. The arithmetic is the same no matter where you live or what you're doing. You have got to be able to afford to expand, and if you can't afford it, that's a big stumbling block, and it becomes this chicken or the egg thing. I have a system that I developed that I know breaks that cycle, because a lot of people are in this cycle of, well, when I get bigger I'll have the money, and then I'll have the money when I get bigger, right? No, it doesn't work that way. You've got to set your business up right now as if you are the company you want to be next year or 10 years from now. Do it right now. So get the financial models in place and get it right. The third thing you have to do is actually have a marketing plan that you know works, not one that you're making up on the fly, one that somebody else has used, that other companies have used, and that goes actually for all of these plans. These business plans, the reason why people are failing is because they're trying to use a plan that doesn't work. So it's the plan and then the execution of the plan. So you may actually have a good plan and not execute it well, but most of the time what we're finding out is that they don't have a plan at all. You're just kind of stumbling along and waiting for things to happen on their own. This is where you hear people saying stuff like, oh, I just do good work and I wait for people to show up. Well, that's not a plan. That's a hope and a wish that someday people will recognize how awesome you actually are. But the fact is, if you're awesome, you have to have a better way of telling people why you're awesome, not just that you are. Because let's be honest, the worst guy in town will also tell everyone that he's an honest guy and he's awesome and he's good work and all this other crap that everyone says. That's not good enough. You have to have a better plan than that, and that's going to be the key. Build that plan and then execute it. That's it. If you need help, get help. Let me know. We'll talk soon.